My name is Pedro Passinhas, and I run a pop-up restaurant in an amazing, fantastically cool location in East London. The idea is to organize a pop-up restaurant within this space where people can come in, enjoy a multi-course tasting menu while watching the chefs work, while watching the preparation and the food and the cooking, getting interactive as well with the chefs speaking to the guests, explaining the menus. We put a lot of effort into what actually goes into our menus, and that comes in part or mainly by using local suppliers, as local as possible to London, and always using seasonal fresh ingredients. So we've got amazing fish straight from the boats off the coast of Cornwall that then get supplied to us. We've got amazing butchers, we've got veg suppliers that work around Kent, using seasonality as much as possible, so they tell us what's around and then we use the products to then develop the menus rather than the other way around of us asking them, can we get this or can we get that? We're trying to keep everything local here in the sense of collaborating with a good amount of artists that are here based in this area. So you've got the Blackhorse workshop just behind us, and we found guys there that make furniture. So we've asked them to make our tables for this pop-up restaurant, and then they're bespoke tables. They've applied the Japanese technique to fabricating these tables. They're all done by hand, and they've been bespoke designed to fit our needs that we have for the space, and we're very happy with the results, and we can't wait to have people sat around them and enjoying food on top of them. It's definitely a very unique project. We're trying to create a gastronomic evening here with our pop-up restaurant, making full use of my experience with Michelin-star restaurants, the chefs that I use experience with Michelin-star restaurants. So, all our training, all our techniques, our knowledge, we're trying to bring them into what we're creating here in terms of menu and food, but also creating an atmosphere that is casual and laid back, promotes conversation around food, and then obviously the setting is completely unique because it's not your normal restaurant. And we're also trying to make it affordable, so instead of spending hundreds of pounds in a Michelin restaurant, you can come here and get the same level of food but at a more affordable price. That doesn't mean that the food's going to be less than what you'd expect in a proper restaurant, because this for us is the whole ethos of doing this project, is that we want to bring the food that we've been doing in some of the best restaurants in London and applying our twist to it and creating something really unique. That we just cooked it with charcoal powder we made. It gets that look of actual piece of charcoal. So it's not just a denim factory, it's also a space for artists to come together. So we have weavers, we have leather makers, we have indigo dye, people that produce dye out of indigo plants. And the idea is that we all share this space, us having a kitchen and everyone else having a kind of a workshop. And we want to attract people to our space in the form of a pop-up restaurant that will be running weekly.